Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Kyle Richards shares why Mauricio was in RHOP trailer with Gizelle Bryant, talks intense RHOBH cast trip and new season's premiere date. Kyle Richards is explaining how her estranged husband, Mauricio Umansky, ended up in the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 10 trailer. As she also looked back on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast's Season 15 trip, spoke of the cast lineup, and teased the potential premiere date, Kyle, 56, shared her thoughts on whether buying Beverly Hills could return as she recalled a message she received from Gizelle Bryant, 54, who was seen alongside Mauricio in the RHOP footage. They were in Aspen, the girls from Potomac, and I actually got a Gizelle sent me a DM saying, "Oh, we bumped into him," Kyle revealed during a September 2 appearance on Amazon Live. As she took questions from viewers, Kyle described the RHOBH cast trip as a big hot mess, before admitting that the location they visited was stunningly beautiful. "It was it was very intense, I will tell you that. It hasn't been that intense on a cast trip in many, many years," she added. As for her castmates, Kyle signaled to the series newbies, who include Rachel Zoe, 54, and rumored new additions Christine Blackman and Amanda Francis. "We have some new people who joined the show, which is great. The dynamics have shifted tremendously, so that's interesting and keeping everyone on their toes," she reasoned. "And I think people are really going to enjoy the season." Then, after confirming there's no plan to bring Buying Beverly Hills back for a third season at the moment, stating that fans do love and miss it, Kyle said that when it comes to the Season 15 premiere of RHOBH, it will likely be set for December. "I feel like it's probably gonna be December, but I don't know," she said. According to Kyle, she suspected it would be December since the show typically starts to air 6 months after filming begins. Kyle Richards shares why Mauricio was in RHOP trailer with Gizelle Bryant, talks intense RHOBH cast trip and new season's premiere date. The worlds of Beverly Hills and Potomac collided in a way that left Bravo fans clutching their diamonds and champagne flutes when Mauricio Umansky, longtime husband of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards, suddenly popped up in the Real Housewives of Potomac trailer. Viewers were quick to wonder, what exactly was Mauricio doing there, and how did Gizelle Bryant end up in his orbit? Kyle, never one to shy away from setting the record straight, while also keeping just enough mystery in the air, recently opened up about the surprising crossover, while also teasing the next season of RHOBH, which she promises is one of the most intense and emotional rides we've had in years. Mauricio's cameo in Potomac. When the RHOP trailer dropped, fans were shocked to see Gizelle Bryant flashing her megawatt smile alongside Mauricio. The internet lit up with speculation. Was Gizelle dipping into the Beverly Hills real estate market? Was Mauricio expanding the agency's empire into Potomac territory? Or was this simply Bravo magic at its finest? Kyle laughed when addressing the buzz. "You know, Mauricio is always working, always hustling, always meeting new people." Gizelle happened to be at an event where he was showcasing some properties, and of course cameras were rolling. "It's that simple," Kyle explained with her signature smirk. But she admitted she understood why fans were making a big deal out of it. "People are always fascinated when the worlds of housewives collide. It doesn't happen that often, so when it does, it feels like a crossover episode of your favorite TV shows. Gizelle is fabulous, Mauricio is charming, and the cameras just happened to catch that moment. Nothing more, nothing less, but I get why it made people talk. Housewives crossover energy." While Mauricio's brief RHOP moment might not signal a full-blown Housewives multiverse, Kyle admits she loves seeing friendships form across franchises. "We all live such unique, intense lives, but at the end of the day, we get each other. Gizelle and I have connected at BravoCon, and I've met so many of the women from different cities. There's a mutual respect, even when there's drama. As for whether she would ever personally show up on another Housewives franchise, Kyle grinned. Never say never. I've always thought it would be hilarious to just randomly pop up in New Jersey or Atlanta, sip some wine, stir the pot a little, and then leave. But for now, my plate in Beverly Hills is more than full. An intense RHOBH cast trip. Speaking of Beverly Hills, Kyle couldn't help but tease the new season of RHOBH. And if fans thought last year's drama surrounding her marriage, friendships, and lifestyle changes were explosive, she says to buckle up. This season has been intense, really intense, Kyle revealed. We went on a cast trip that brought out so many raw emotions. I've been on this show for over a decade, and I thought I had seen it all, but this trip was unlike anything else. While she didn't give away the destination, insiders have hinted it involved breathtaking backdrops, luxury accommodations, and enough tension to power all of Beverly Hills' electricity for a year. Kyle confirmed that the beauty of the location was matched only by the emotional roller coaster. People think when we go on these trips, it's all about glam, shopping, and sipping champagne by the pool. And yes, there's that. But the truth is, being together 24/7 in a high-pressure environment forces things to the surface. Fights happen, tears happen, and sometimes breakthroughs happen. This trip really shifted dynamics in ways fans will definitely be talking about. Kyle's own journey this season. Kyle herself has been under the microscope more than ever, especially with her marriage to Mauricio making constant headlines. While she remained careful not to spoil too much, she did acknowledge that the season captures some of her most vulnerable moments. I've always tried to be authentic. That means showing the good and the bad, Kyle said. This season, I'd open up about what's really been going on in my life. It wasn't always easy to film, but I know our viewers appreciate honesty. I can't pretend everything is perfect when it's not. Her friendships within the group also face challenges. You'll see shifting alliances, unexpected support, and also betrayals that cut deep. After all these years, it still amazes me how quickly things can turn. The new season's premiere date. The best news for fans? They won't have to wait too long to see the drama unfold. Kyle confirmed the RHOBH premiere date, and it's just around the corner. We're back on insert official date, and I think people are going to be hooked from episode 1, Kyle teased. The energy is different this year. There's glamour, yes, but also grit. We're being pushed to have conversations we might normally avoid. And while there are fights, because this is Housewives, after all, there are also moments of real sisterhood. Balancing Beverly Hills with real life. Even with the Bravo spotlight shining brighter than ever, Kyle insists her focus remains on her family, her acting projects, and her health journey. This show is a part of my life, but it's not my whole life. I have my kids, my businesses, and my personal goals. I think viewers will see a stronger, more self-aware Kyle this season. I've done a lot of growing. As for Mauricio, his brief Potomac moment seems to have only added to the curiosity surrounding the Richards-Umansky household. Kyle laughed it off, but admitted the public's fascination with her marriage has sometimes been overwhelming. We're figuring things out, just like any couple. The only difference is, the whole world is watching. The Bravo universe expands. With Mauricio's RHOP cameo and Kyle's promises of a high-octane RHOBH season, Bravo fans are living in a golden age of reality TV crossovers. Kyle agrees. It's fun. The Bravo universe is like a family, sometimes messy, sometimes chaotic, but always entertaining, and you never know who's going to show up where next. She added with a wink, maybe next year you'll see me selling a house in Potomac. Stranger things have happened. Final thoughts. From Mauricio's headline-making cameo with Gizelle Bryant to a cast trip that Kyle swears left lasting scars and bonds, The upcoming season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is shaping up to be must-see TV. With its premiere date now set, the countdown has officially begun. And if Kyle's words are anything to go by, viewers should prepare for a season full of unexpected alliances, explosive confrontations, and just enough crossover energy to keep the Bravo universe buzzing. "Trust me," Kyle said with a knowing smile. "This season delivers."